Welcome to my YouTube channel.
What if I told you I've been recording this entire thing?
I really hope you have.
I have been. The good coffee.
Or Jane Austen and Hamilton mugs.
Welcome to the office. Alright everybody, welcome to Carve. So this move was named by my fiance because it looked like you were carving through the deck with this move. And it's perfect to do this with carvers. So I want to teach it to you guys today. It's nothing crazy. It's just something a little fun and knacky that I came up with. And I'm not sure where I got inspiration from. So if you guys are like, oh my gosh, that kind of looks like, please throw it in the comments below and let me know. Because I would love to give credit where credit is due. If I watched it and, you know, learned kind of that move that somebody did. So let's get into it. My favorite part about Carve is that it's kind of knacky, but it's kind of like almost self-working. And I'll show you guys here in a second once I go through the move. So the move looks like this. It's kind of a fun little twirly, rotation-y move. And it's kind of self-working in the Carve part. So let's start and get into it. So first you're going to take your ring finger and your thumb and you're going to pull off about 6 cards and you're going to hold it in corner grip. So ring finger top right, thumb bottom left. So you're going to use your middle finger on top to rotate the packet and have your middle finger go underneath, leaving your index finger on top. While you're doing that, in the left hand, you're going to do a revolution cut and close it. Now, when you're here on your right hand, use your index finger to peel off the top card, and then you rotate it in between your middle and your index finger. Once you're here, you make contact with your left thumb on the top face of that card, and then you rotate your right hand back in. Then you pull that card and put it under the deck in dealer's grip. Then you're going to start rotating this right packet with your index and middle finger. So index, middle finger, index, so index, middle finger, index, middle finger. And I just keep doing this rotation kind of as a distraction while I get a Charlier cut ready. So once I get the Charlier ready, I stop with the packet facing down and I stick it into the Charlier but at an angle so that when I close it, my ring finger and thumb can keep contact with that packet. Then I slide it through the deck, but then I use the top part here. When I pull back, it rotates the packet. Then what I do is I put my thumb on top, index finger on bottom, like this. And I rotate it around the bottom and slide it in. So, to kind of go over that one more time, you take about 6 to 8 cards in your right hand, like this. Ring finger top right, thumb bottom left. You use your middle finger to rotate around to the bottom. While you're doing that, you do a revolution cut and close. You then pull off a card with your index finger, pulling out your middle finger and turning it face up. Then you come with your thumb, make contact with the face, and then rotate it to where you can pull it down like that. And then you start to spin and rotate while you do a Charliere cut. And then once it's face down, you stick the packet in, pull through, and with that corner still contacting the top of that Charliere cut, you pull it back and then use the deck to flip it back under. Awesome. And that has been Carve. So eventually, once you get it down, it'll look something like this. Now, sometimes, here's a tip. Sometimes when you get here, you throw that under, and you do the carve motion, you'll get a card that kind of slides on top. And that's kind of just how you pull through the deck. So if you, of course, go through the move like this. Also, you'll kind of get cards when you do the revolutionary cut, because mine are a little messy, that you'll have to just square up while you're rotating. That's kind of why I rotate while I kind of square it up and get ready for a Charliere. And then when you go through, sometimes you'll get a card that sneaks up. But I notice if you pull the cards through, or if you have the cards at a good enough angle, that you won't have that happen. So my tip for if that happens is to put it more of an angle so that you come through and then go like that. Just so that the cards from the top of the Charliere packet that you, well, technically that's the bottom, I think. Yeah, from the bottom packet, you don't pull a card with you. And then when you rotate that packet through the middle, when you pull it this way, it should line those cards back up. And then I use my index finger here to hold the deck and pinch it while I bring this back up and under. And then I end there. So, well, I hope that you guys enjoyed learning Carve, and I hope that you guys use it. It's just a fun little knacky thing I came up with. Again, if you know potentially where I got inspiration from, because I see tons of things, and before I really got deep into cardistry, I didn't really learn names, so please let me know if there's anything that kind of looks similar, or of somebody doing similar things, because I'd love to see it and see if I recognize it. But yeah, you guys are freaking awesome, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'm sure I'll be seeing you guys soon.